It's time to talk about something most people overlook: real strength. Not the kind that shows up in gyms or in the size of your muscles, but the kind that shows up in the way you stand, in the way you speak, in the way you stay, especially as you grow older. Because strength in older age doesn't look like it used to, and that's not a bad thing. Strength in this season of life is softer but deeper. It's not flashy. It doesn't need applause. It doesn't chase attention. Real strength at 60, 70, or 80 is quiet, calm, and deeply rooted. It's in the way you carry your past, not with shame, but with acceptance. It's the way you wake up after another hard night and still make your tea. It's in how you keep loving people, even when they've hurt you. It's in how you forgive, not because it's easy, but because you're tired of carrying the weight. This kind of strength doesn't make headlines, but it changes lives. It shows up in how you sit with grief and still make space for joy. In how you let go of things you used to fight for because now peace means more. In how you've learned to say, "That's not for me anymore," without bitterness or regret. Real strength in older age means being honest about your limitations, but refusing to let them define you. It's knowing that your body may slow, but your spirit hasn't lost its fire. It's in showing up for someone else's bad day, even while carrying your own. It's in choosing compassion over control, listening instead of lecturing, loving without needing to be right. Strength looks like walking slower but seeing more, talking less but meaning more, doing less but loving deeper. And maybe most of all, real strength is in allowing yourself to rest, to no longer hustle for your worth, to know that simply being here, still growing, still trying, still becoming, that is enough. You've lived through decades, losses, triumphs, shifts you never saw coming. You've adapted, endured, and kept going. That's what strength looks like. Real strength also means showing up every day, even when you feel invisible, even when the world forgets to see you. There's power in continuing to offer your heart, your voice, your presence, even when others have slowed down around you. Because strength in older age is not about being seen. It's about knowing who you are, even when no one is watching. You've learned the hard way that life doesn't always play fair, but you've also learned to keep your head high, to say, "I've been through worse, and I'm still here." And being here, fully present, willing to love again, willing to trust again, that takes more strength than most people will ever understand. Strength is when you stop running from your past and start walking alongside it. When you stop trying to change what happened and instead choose to carry it with grace. It's knowing you can't fix everything and realizing that maybe that's okay. It's the courage to live with unanswered questions, the humility to admit you don't know everything, the tenderness to comfort someone else, even when you're hurting too. And strength in older age also means knowing when to say no, when to set a boundary, when to walk away from things that drain you. You're no longer trying to please everyone, you're learning to protect your peace. That too is strength. You may not feel strong every day, but that's part of it. True strength allows softness. True strength cries when it needs to. It pauses when it's tired. It asks for help. It rests. And here's the most beautiful part. The strength you carry now isn't just for you. It's for the people around you. It's in the wisdom you share, the comfort in your voice, the way you hold space for others to fall apart, because you've learned how to put yourself back together. You are a safe place for others because you've built safety within yourself. You are strong, not because you never broke, but because you kept choosing to heal. And if no one has told you this lately, let me say it clearly. The strength you carry is rare. It's beautiful, and it matters more than you know. So don't underestimate yourself. don't compare your strength to what it used to look like, because what you carry now is sacred. It is strength built not on perfection, but on perseverance, not on power, but on presence. You are strong in the ways that last. You are strong in the ways that guide. You are strong in the ways that teach others how to be gentle, how to be brave, how to endure. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being strong in the ways that truly matter. You are living proof that strength doesn't fade. It just changes form and becomes something even more powerful. You see, strength in older age is not only about what you survive, it's also about what you choose to nurture. It's in how you make space for growth even now. Maybe you're learning something new, picking up a hobby you always meant to try, rebuilding a part of yourself that once felt lost. That, too, is strength, to be willing to begin again. And it's in the way you show others that aging isn't the end. It's a shift. It's not about becoming less, but becoming more you. The filtered version fades. What remains is what's real. You've lived through seasons of change. Maybe you've watched your role in the world evolve, from caretaker to mentor to wise witness. Strength is learning how to hold each of those roles with grace, even as the world moves quickly past them. There is strength in staying soft, in continuing to offer kindness when the world tells you to be hard, in keeping your heart open to new friendships, even if you've lost many, in finding humor in ordinary moments, in letting go of what no longer fits, not because you're giving up, but because you've finally learned to travel light. You carry the kind of strength that doesn't announce itself, but it's felt in how you enter a room, in how your words carry more weight, not because they're loud, but because they come from truth, in how you simply sit with someone and offer your full presence without needing to fix a thing. That kind of presence, that kind of stillness, it's strength, rare strength. You've earned the right to walk through this world without rushing, to speak when you feel called to rest when you're tired, to live without apology. So keep holding your head high, not because you need to prove anything, but because your story deserves that posture. You are strength. Quiet, sacred, seasoned strength. And your presence, just as you are right now, is a gift to this world. So take a breath. Let it settle in your chest. Let it remind you that every wrinkle, every scar, every gray hair is not a sign of fading, but a sign of becoming. Becoming someone who has walked through fire and come out with compassion. Someone who has fallen in love with life. Not because it's always kind, but because it's always worth showing up for. Yes, you are strong, and the world is better because you are still here. Let's go even deeper, because the kind of strength you hold now is not just a personal triumph. It's a torch. It lights the way for others, for younger generations watching you, for your children, your grandchildren, your neighbors, your friends. Even strangers you'll never know are observing how you carry yourself through the later chapters of life. Your strength gives others permission to slow down, to live honestly, to stop pretending everything's okay when it's not. You show them that healing takes time, that soft hearts still survive, and that there's no shame in aging with vulnerability. The world today often glorifies speed, noise, and youth. But your life is proof that real beauty comes from depth. That truth doesn't shout, it resonates. And that wisdom doesn't demand, it invites. Strength in older age is also choosing to smile in the face of uncertainty, to keep showing up even when you feel tired, to still believe that goodness exists even after the world has disappointed you. That faith, that steady belief that something meaningful still awaits, is a strength many never talk about. You may have had to say goodbye more times than you wanted. You may carry grief that no one else can see. And yet, you continue. You keep choosing to love again, to trust again, to open your heart when it would be easier to close it off. That is strength. Quiet, resilient, radiant strength. So when the days feel slow, when your reflection looks unfamiliar, when the world feels like it's moving without you, come back to this truth. You are strong in ways most people will never fully understand. You have lived 100 lives in one, and you are still becoming. You are not the ending of a story. You are the wisdom of every chapter that came before. So keep walking, keep giving, keep resting, keep laughing, keep holding on to hope. Because this world still needs your kind of strength. And you, just as you are more than enough. Let's not forget, real strength isn't about pushing through everything without emotion. It's about holding space for what's difficult without letting it harden you. It's about carrying sadness and joy in the same breath. It's about being able to cry and still be strong, to doubt and still move forward, to feel fear and still choose love. Strength is often invisible. It's not in the loud declarations, it's in the quiet decisions. The moment you get up again after disappointment, the days you choose kindness instead of resentment, the nights you sit with your own thoughts and still choose to be gentle with yourself. You are strong when you advocate for yourself without anger, when you offer grace to someone who doesn't deserve it, not for their sake, but for your own peace. You are strong when you make peace with the things you cannot change and use that energy instead to grow where you can. You've learned that strength isn't the absence of struggle. It's the presence of dignity, even during pain. It's the ability to carry burdens without becoming bitter. It's being grounded in your values when the world is swaying all around you. And maybe the deepest strength of all is this: allowing yourself to live with an open heart, to still see beauty, to still laugh deeply, to still be moved by music or touched by a soft morning light, to remain open to love, friendship, connection, and wonder. That, my dear friend, is real strength. The strength to keep your heart alive. So the next time you look in the mirror and wonder what your strength looks like, remember this: it's not in your arms. It's not in your words. It's not even in what others see. It's in what you've carried and how gently you still walk. It's in your resilience, your softness, your courage to keep going. You are, and always have been, stronger than you realize. And now, more than ever, that strength matters. Thank you for carrying it into this world. Thank you for showing us what real strength truly looks like.